Hello, I'm Azai. Welcome back to Baldr Sky, Dive 1. I just came back from the gym, and yeah, I was eating some more food, as usual, of course. Right now it's about almost 2 p.m. I'll be going out with my cousin later on at night, but I should be able to record an episode no problem here. But yeah, I was actually kind of thinking, I guess philosophically while I was at the gym. That's what I really do often. Like, when you're at the gym, you're doing your sets. There's a lot of break time or rest time during between sets, right? So that's when that's when I actually contemplate about something. And I was mostly thinking about, ooh. I was clicking that and then it went crazy. But yeah, I was mostly thinking about the reason why I'm so harsh towards characters that, just don't fall in line with how I perceive things. And there's really nothing wrong with the characters themselves, I think, in this game anyway. In some other games, yeah, I can kind of say that they're bad characters, or sometimes their logic just doesn't make sense. Sometimes it's plot convenience, blah blah blah, right? But nothing really so far for this game. But, I was still pretty harsh about Nanoha. I was still pretty harsh about Rain. But that's from my perspective, guys. So I was thinking about the reason why I was so harsh, right? Like in Nanoha's case, when you're lonely, when you're alone, when you're being troubled, in my life, there was no one that actually was basically like Ko in her case, right? No one encouraged me to do something. No one told me everything's gonna be all right. So, from my point of view, like what's the word? Like you don't really need those sort of people. It's really nice, of course, to have those sort of people, right? Like in Nanoha's case, that's probably the best case scenario. That people can encourage you when you're down, blah blah blah. But from my perspective, since my experiences do not reflect that, I am very biased about the fact that people can live alone for the most part, and people can definitely finish their problems alone without the help of anyone. It's just because my experiences really just made me or shaped me to who I am right now, right? Not to undermine her own situation, of course. Like, she was probably feeling the same thing that I was feeling back then, right? But from my perspective, she's definitely a weak, not a weak character, but her personality is pretty weak, But it's a believable character is what I'm trying to say. And as I said, nothing really undermines their own conflict and stuff. Like, the way I see her conflict is pretty, like, whatever, right? It's pretty small in my head. I'm like, yeah, that's like nothing. But if she feels that it's something very difficult for her, then that's that, But yeah, I was just kind of thinking that when I was at the gym, and I realized that I'm a lot more... Like, my lack of empathy is actually growing so much throughout the past couple of years. I think it was getting a bit better when, before my brother divorced, I guess. But yeah, I guess I'm definitely a lot more unempathetic. Is that the word? But yeah, let me do the last episode recap. So in the last episode, we finished up one chapter, and we went to this chapter right here. The Professor chapter is basically just a setup for us to meet Naoki again. After we got out of the console, there was a riot and we were in the same space as Nanoha. We did not really go inside of the console, I believe. We just went to the net cafe. So we went there and then there was a riot and everyone was basically stuck in their consoles because they put a virus inside of the things. Like, I still think it's really weird that you can just abort the machine and then they don't have any repercussions. Or maybe they do, as I said, and that's why some of them actually died. But that also means that Ko was the one that made, Nanoha push the abort button and killed them, basically, right? So I still have no idea whether or not that's how it works. But yeah, after that, we know for a fact that it was Chinatsu that was doing the raiding thing. It was Goat's people. They were trying to capture Ko and Nanoha. I'm guessing Chinatsu already knew that Nanoha was in contact with Naoki for some reason. But yeah, after that, we basically got contacted by Rain. She was asking about what's going on. But there was someone who helped us, which is Naoki. I kind of knew that Naoki was keeping in touch with... Well, I didn't know, but, you know, I kind of had a feeling that they were in touch. So yeah, Naoki saved us. We were in this Dominion base. We talked about what happened with Assembler. He said that nothing was wrong with the Assembler itself. But what he didn't actually mention was the fact that Assembler is also something that can be used for military, right? For military use. And that's what they were doing on the day that those guys were coming. On the day that Goat was coming. They were doing a demonstration about it. So yeah, they got the bomb threat, but turns out there's no bomb. And now he's basically saying that he's gonna use the Assembler to fix everything by what is it? Like fooling Dominion into thinking that they're making the Assembler that's the one for the bioweapon, the weapon of mass destruction. And yeah, we just proceeded to talk with Nanoha. She was saying about how, you know, sorry for keeping all of this, blah blah blah, and we proceeded to have sex. Really, this chapter, if this chapter really is just about us having sex with Nanoha, I'd be pretty surprised. But yeah, we got sex with Nanoha. It was pretty quick compared to the Rain one. But yeah, let's see what we're in for today. Some hours have passed. It's now 9 at night, judging by the clock. Oh my god, Nanoha, you keep needing me to censor your sprite. You're annoying me. Invited by her voice, I turn to see her wrapped in a towel. No! At least make the sprite actually be wrapped in a towel, Ko. She rubs her feet together while saying so. I've covered her in all sorts of stuff ever since last night. Now that I think about it. My view of romance is still the same though. I don't think my view of romance actually changes much. Like, I'm a typical guy, guys. When I'm horny, like I'm horny too, right? When something is hot, I'm horny too. But I don't really associate my pervertedness to like romance in any way. Like, I'm very, very good at discerning whether or not my, you know, like my lust is actually something equaling more to an emotional attachment or not. And most of the time, it's actually just lust. So that's why when Nanoha was saying about how she wanted to go to the next base or blah 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 or whatever, I'm like, huh? Really? But I know for a fact that this is an H game, so that's why they kind of have to make the romance kind of shallow for there to be an H scene. So I'm not all that surprised about it. She seems upset at the mere mention of it. She willingly went through that experience before coming to see me though. I can't help but feel a bit happy over that. So that's why in this game in particular, I'm gonna think about how the H scenes are actually non-canon and how the romance is like just whatever, you know? Because at the very least, the main story and stuff is still very interesting. Because I'm comparing this to Amayui, the second game, and my god, every character in that game is just lusting after your dick. Dear lord. It's so bad. I smirk at the fact that she thinks I care, then grab and pull her toward me. I hug her head, burying my face in her hair. There's a certain scent to it, but if anything, it's a pleasant one. I feel bad enough that I loosen my hold on her. She pulls herself closer to me this time, burying her face in my chest.
前昔から嗅覚が鋭かったもんな。
もうそれじゃ私が犬みたいだよ。
Even a simple conversation like this feels strangely different to how things used to be. It's kind of odd, yet it makes me happy nonetheless. She plants another kiss on me. A single tear slips down her cheek the moment she does so.
どうしたなのは。
とっても幸せだよ。幸せなんだけど、なんかいきなりこの先のことが怖くなってきちゃった。
She latches onto me as her voice quivers.
だよね。今まではなんとかなると思ってたのに。
All I can do is pat her head.
抱いてくれたら思い残すことなんかないって思ってたのに。
縁起でもないこと言うんじゃない。
ねえ、私たちどうなっちゃうんだろう。これでおしまいとかないよね。
安心しろ。俺が必ずお前を地上に連れ戻してやるから。
I pull her tight and whisper into her ear. That's my only possible course of action right now.
王がそう言うなら信じるよ。
She moves in to kiss me again. Just then, though, the door bursts open.
栗原博士がお呼びです。
The Dominion soldier announces his message to us, not even batting an eyelid at the fact that we're buck naked. Yep, that chapter literally was just for Ko and Nanoha to have sex. God. Gotta say, that chapter is atrocious.
さあ入ってください。
After Nanoha and I got dressed, a soldier led us to a certain room. It's about the same as the room we were just in. The only difference is the holograph projector in the corner, but that's really it.
すまんね。来てもらって。
The moment the soldier leaves, the projector starts streaming Mr. Kurihara's holograph.
いえ、どうせ暇でしたから。
先生、何かご用ですか？
コウ君の誤解を一つだけ解いておきたくてね。しかし研究室に直接呼ぶことはできないから、ここで見てもらおうと思う。
ということは、こうにもあれを見せるんですね。
Okay, whew.
そう。ナノハ君にはすでに一度見てもらったね。今回は私自身が実演する。もし不安ならしばらく目をそらしていても構わないよ。
平気です。私信じてますから。
We're already talking about the use of assembler, I suppose.
コウ君、これが何かわかるか？
Why is he giving us a demonstration though? I thought that he was using assembler to become a bioweapon slash weapon of mass destruction for Dominion. Right? And that guy clearly was... he's clearly here, right? He takes an airtight container out of one of his pockets and lets me read the label.
知ってます。軽々しくポケットに入れて持ち歩くようなものじゃありませんね。
It contains tactical nanos. Really dangerous ones too.
通称スパチカ。酸素に触れると増殖を開始し、手近な生物に侵入。数分間で確実に死に至らしめる。
He explains the effects like this is a presentation, then brings a glass case into the holograph's range. There's a mouse inside.
今のところ解毒法は存在しない。このナノマシンが1単位でも体内に侵入すれば、ほぼ確実に死が訪れる。
Oh, sorry about that. He attaches the container to the case.
では、このケース内に放出する。
About a minute later, the lively mouse loses its vigor and collapses. I don't know if you guys hear that static a couple of seconds ago, but I actually don't think it's my audio interface this time. I believe it might actually be the game.
あまり華々しくも面白くもない見せ物ですね。
では、こういうのはどうかね。
He reaches into his pocket and takes out a plain hammer. Wait, a hammer? I realize what he's doing and raise my voice.
バカな！やめろ先生！
What am I? Is he just gonna, crush the rat? Alas, it's too late. He swings down and shatters the case.
なんてバカなことを。
I stare at his holograph. Unless this is some magic trick, Mr. Kurihara is as good as dead. What are you talking about? Huh? He attaches the container to the case. The expensive effects of this appearance then bring a glass case into the holograph's range. Okay, a glass case. There's a mouse inside it. He attaches the container to the case. Okay, a minute later, the mouse loses vigor. Okay. So what he's trying to say is that he's destroying the case that has Skacha or Spachka, and he might actually be targeted by it because it's activated by oxygen. He looks back at me, clearly tense himself. I hold my breath and watch him intently. He sighs, breaking the silence.
先生。
安心したまえ。デモは成功だ。スパチカはアセンブラにより分解された。
I'm so surprised I can't even speak. Assembler works properly now. Did it seriously take apart the deadly nanos? Why is he doing such a dangerous demo?
むちゃくちゃだ。狂気の沙汰だ。
I don't get it. Why is he actually doing this demonstration? This demonstration clearly makes it that Assembler is not being developed right now as a weapon of mass destruction. Is he retarded?
私もそう思う。が、失った信用を取り戻すには、これぐらいでもしなければダメだろうと思ってね。
This might be a plot hole. I don't understand why he's doing this like on a call instead of making us go somewhere and showing us, you know, directly. This is retarded in my opinion. What the fuck? Dominion is definitely watching this.
トリックを疑うなら目の前で実演しよう。さらに君の指定した方法でね。
いえ、先生はトリックなど使わないでしょうから。
I know what it's like. If he wanted to gain someone's trust, he'd never use some dirty tricks. Is it true then? Is Assembler complete and functional?
しかし、その実演が正しければ、先生はこれでアセンブラに汚染されてしまっているんじゃないですか。
アセンブラに最小限の分裂の後、自らを分解し、消滅するような命令をコマンダーに対して命じてある。
Set commander? What does that mean? I guess another command on Assembler? I guess nanomachines are something that you can program to itself. Another researcher with him then adds, what about carrier? The only term that we know, I think, is replicator and carrier from the rain route. I don't think we know any other stuff there. Replicator, creator, animator, commander?
念のため、私はしばらくここに留まるんだ。コウ君、何か質問はあるかな？
しかし、無茶な。
すでに動物実験は何度も繰り返したよ。危険がないことは保証済み。無茶ではない。
見たよね、ゴーも。アセンブラは完成したの。完成しているんだよ。
Like, I don't care that it's complete. We already know this, but as I said, what the fuck is Dominion doing? This is very weird. Why are they not, you know, like doing something to Naoki to make him change what he's doing to Assembler?
これでアセンブラの汚名も先生の無実も、それにこれで世界も。
ああ、そうだな。
Nanoha joyously takes my hand, but I'm not nearly as moved as she is. In fact, I have a bad feeling about this. Though for all I know, my job and experience might have made me more distrustful than I had to be.
すまん、ナノハ。今は先生と話をさせてくれ。
I lightly shake her hand away and face Mr. Kurihara.
アセンブラが完成している。だったら、どうしてすぐにばらまいてしまわないんです？
Destruction, purification. Regardless of what they want, that's exactly what they do in their uncomfortable situation.
その答えは簡単だよ。グングニールを忘れたのかね。
グングニール。
そ そらく今頃軌道上では衛星兵器が鈴代市に狙いを定めているはずだ。アセンブラの増殖が確認された瞬間、鈴代市は狙撃され徹底的に破壊されるだろうな。統合が難民すら死から出られんように包囲している。まあ我々の立場からすれば幸いとも言えるわけだな。
Because the minion can't use assembler either, huh?
この状況でドミニオンはどうやってアセンブラを活用するつもりなんですか？
アセンブラのシステムは覚えている。
I nod. He does the same, then starts a refresher on it. I have absolutely no idea what they're talking about right here. So please, do enlighten me.
アセンブラは複数のナノマシンから構成され、一つの集団があたかも一つの国家のように動作する。目標を分子レベルで解体するアニメーター、目標を分子レベルで再構成するクリエイター、ナノマシン
Okay.
自体を生成改造するレプリケーター。
Okay. Animator. Disassemble, so that's the thing that changes it. Reassembles, made it into something again. Replicator. Makes it better, I guess, by multiplying.
そしてその頂点にはこれらナノマシン群を統括するプログラムコマンダーが存在する。コマンダーは下位のマシンに指示を出し、状況に応じてナノマシンの構造を組み替え、あらゆる目的に対処する。
Okay, so I guess what they're trying to do with assembler is to disable commander? Or wouldn't you just need animator if you just want a weapon of mass destruction, because that's gonna disassemble things and basically make things evaporate?
人類が夢見てきた真に万能な機械だ。人を害殺に増殖し、土壌を改良し、汚染を除去し、資源をもたらすだろう。
He uses his own voice for the normal explanations, but switches to chanting for things he doesn't want Nanoha to hear.
肝心のコマンダーはここにしかない。しかもコマンダーに指令を書き込めるのも現状では我々だけだ。したがってドミニオンはコマンダーと私を市外へと何とか脱出させようとするに違いない。
Okay, so that's why they said carrier. I guess carrier is the person that has the commander inside of them.
でも一体どうやって？
残念ながらまだわからない。しかしあの神父が何か策を練っているのは確実だ。
神父はアセンブラを使って一体何をしようとしているんです？
I mean, in the other timeline, we already know he wants to make another great Christmas.
まさか本気で灰色のクリスマスを再現しようとしてるんじゃないでしょうね。
単に新たな資金源として武器として活用したいとは聞いている。言葉通りには信じられない。
I recall my meeting with the priest. No one sane would want to repeat that catastrophe. But it's clear the priest has a few screws loose.
これも先生と内緒話しているの？
いや、内緒話ってわけじゃないけど。
彼に君のことをよろしく頼んでいただけだよ。ナノハ君、君をこんな騒ぎに巻き込んでしまったのが私には心残りでたまらなくてね。
そんな巻き込まれただなんて。アセンブラは私の夢でもありますから。
Okay, I guess the reason why he's showing us this demonstration is that, assembler can be used both as a weapon and also as, like what he's doing. Regenerating or I guess recreating the pollution and stuff. So they also know about the commander and stuff. Okay.
ありがとうございます先生。父や母の追い求めた研究を完成してくださって。
いや、礼の必要はない。アセンブラの完成は私一人の力ではない。数多くの研究者の努力があってのことだ。
I feel like Father Gregory is smart enough to know that you're planning something, Naoki, and you're probably gonna die soon. Unlike Nanoha, I can't take his words at face value. I find that a bit sad. For Nanoha's sake, I'd like to believe in him as much as she does. I don't really think it's a bit sad, I I personally think that being skeptical about everything is very good. Though if it actually makes you anxious, then that's a bad thing. But being skeptical itself is actually not a bad thing itself, not a bad thing. Actually, I myself would love it if I could trust him wholeheartedly.
すまない、コウ君。菜の葉君と二人で話したいことがある。
Let me save my game.
セーブします。よろしいでしょうか。
Singularity. We already saw this before in the other chapter. I believe it's the same chapter name actually.
話したね。
No, it's a different name. But we know what a singularity is. It's that thing that AI Sora/Ku caused when everything stops, right? At least in the internet. The moment he says that, the door opens up and a Dominion soldier walks in. Led back to our room, I wait for her to return.
菜の葉、聞こえるか？
I chant to her every once in a while, but she doesn't respond. What is she even doing? I'd walk around and look for her, but I'm being watched, so that's not really an option.
くそ。保証をなぎ倒して探しに行きたい気分だぜ。
I grab hold of my niece and keep those urges at bay. Making a scene wouldn't make things any better for me anyway. This dark room is making me lose my sense of time. And so, yet another memory flows into my head. Today's the day we finally get to visit Mr. Kurihara's research lab, the Drexler Institute. The building is really impressive, fitting for a place the fate of humanity depends on. We pass the door and literally gasp in awe. The bleeding edge lab is as clean as can be. Even laymen like us can tell this place is special.
まさに科学の殿堂って感じね。
先生、わざわざすみません。部外者の俺たちの見学を許してくれて。
いや、君たちにも一度ぜひ見てほしかったところだ。
He nods proudly and points at a wall monitor like a magician revealing his trick. The monitor is displaying a glass case. I can tell just by looking that it's full of chemicals, poison gas, and garbage.
見たまえ。あの箱庭の中には数種類の毒物が噴霧されている。いずれも生物にとって致命的な代物だ。
うわ、なんか汚い。見ているだけで匂ってきそう。
まるで魔界の箱庭だな。
視覚的効果は抜群だろ。ここにラットを入れたら、さてどうなると思うかね。
即死。ネズミさんを殺しちゃうんですか？ネズミさん、かわいそうです。
そうだな。実験とはいえ生き物を殺めるのは気が進まない。特に君たちの前ではな。
He nods in satisfaction and snaps his fingers.
アセンブラ起動。コマンダーに活性化信号を送ります。
I mean, I see dead rats a lot because I cycle everywhere. You know, like the not the corpse, I guess what do you call an animal's carcass, I guess? Like, the animal's remains are just there after they've been run over by like a car or something. And they'd be like super flat. Sometimes there'd be like fresh kill ones where the intestines are still like gushing out. But yeah, I don't really care too much about that. I don't care too much about animals in general either. So, I don't know about humans though. I've never seen like humans remains in front of me, right? A human corpse or whatever. Maybe I probably would feel the same way if it's a stranger. If it's someone I know, then I probably would definitely feel something. But if it's a stranger, I'm not sure. Following those words, the case in the monitor is purified right before our eyes. The air becomes clear, the foul substances bubble and vanish, and the garbage becomes natural earth.
すげえ、まるで魔法だ。
十分に発達した科学技術は魔法と見分けがつかない。かのアーサー・シー・クラークの言葉だよ。
Then they put a rat in the box. Just as expected, the little thing's completely fine. It's moving around the case doing whatever rats do.
すごい、すごい、すごい。
Sora starts clapping. The rest of us join in, and the lab is filled with applause.
ありがとう諸君。少々やりすぎだがデモとしての効果はあるだろう。
He smiles bashfully and waves at us. I feel genuine pride. I mean, not only is he from our school, he's actually my mentor.
これがお父さんたちの実現しようとしていたものなんですね。
Nanoha's eyes are actually teary.
若草博士がいなければアセンブラの実用化はありえなかっただろう。私はお二人の研究成果を引き継いだだけだ。
Mr. Kurihara puts his hand on her shoulder.
なのか君、それで提案なのだが、よかったら研究所でバイトをしないかね。
私がですか？
雑用の人を探していてね、お茶組やコピーをしてくれれば助かるのだが。
喜んで、ぜひ研究の手助けをさせてください。
As Nanoha bows, an H scientist joins the exchange.
やれやれ、贅沢になったの。昔は雑用など下っ端の仕事だったのじゃが、昔もロスアラモスでは泣かされたもんじゃ。
Where's Los Alamos? Is that an actual area? Actual city? Mr. Kurihara's superior, I assume.
自分の苦労は後輩に味わわせたくないですからね。
まあ予算もあることじゃし、パーッと景気よく使うのも良いだろうな。
Really? Extra funds? When they're doing this? I find that a bit hard to believe. There's no way they'd have extra funds. This thing must cost like a huge amount of money from the government and, you know, and the country. He slowly nods and suddenly joins shoulders with Nanoha and Chinatsu.
おじいさん？
よーし、署の経費で飲み食いするか。若い衆はついてこい。すべて統合政府のおごりじゃ。
What does GU stand for again?
ちょっと気が引けるけど、わーい税金で散財？
In high spirits, we start leaving the lab.
行きましょうか先生。
He doesn't respond. He's just staring at the monitor. He's not the only one. Other scientists are glaring at it too.
先生、一体何が？
まさかありえない。
I follow his gaze, and what I see makes me lose my words. The rat somehow became wet. It's like its whole body's covered by filthy jelly. It's cuffing too, and every cuff makes its body wiggle more and more. Before long, it pulsates in a way that's clearly impossible. So I guess the command for it to stop or disappear after it did reassembling is not doing its job. So that's why it's actually modifying the rat. Basically, it's still there, right? The lingering effects of it. With an unpleasant sound, it vomits out all its entrails. Its flattened body twitches eerily. Then the entrails start bubbling, creating countless protrusions which quickly vanish and give way to new ones. I quickly realize they're actually miniature rat heads. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to like reproduce or multiply.
なんだよこれ。
The unnatural organs die as quickly as they appear. The mass uses those warped pieces as tentacles to crawl upon the ground. That's right, mass. It's not a rat, but a horrifying gathering of meat-like filth.
焼却しろ！
Mr. Kurihara snaps out of it and shouts. The rat is bathed in fire that hides every bit of it.
バカな。もう何年も前にとっくに乗り越えた段階のはずなのに。
His face is pale. His eyes are open wide. His hands are shivering, and he's practically tearing his hair out.
違う。何かが違う。そうともこんなはずはないのだ。
Okay, this definitely makes it seem like you're not doing a very good job of getting rid of that, you know, side effect, Naoki. I had no idea he could make a face like that. Actually, I had no idea anyone could look so anguished. As I stand there in shock, someone gently tugs on my sleeve.
行こう。こう。
Her face is pale. Her hand is shaking and her voice is meek. Behind her, I see the rest of the gang. They're standing at the entrance, not saying a word.
ああ、そうだな。
I hold Sora's arm and urge everyone to leave or escape the lab.
大丈夫か、ナノハ。
うん。
She's still shocked by what happened at the lab. I can tell by her face. None of us said a word on our way back to the dorm. Mr. Kurihara saw us off and apologized with a smile so forced it actually hurt.
まだ開発中の技術なんだ。そりゃ失敗もあるさ。
でもよ、実地された時あんなことになったら。
そうならないために研究してるんでしょ。うん。先生たちはきっと研究を完成させるよ。
It's what her late parents dedicated their lives to. I can totally understand why she wants to believe in it. Hell, I'm with her on that front.
でも、アセンブラは危険な技術。
飽きね
え。だからこそ、ちゃんとした制御技術が必要。きっと先生ならやってくれる。うん、そうだよね。
部屋を出ろ。
After what felt like forever, the door opens. I'm urged out of the room where I can see a line of people in lab coats.
一体これは。
余計なことを喋るな。
The soldier pokes me with his gun's muzzle. I don't really have a choice. Placing my hands on my head, I join the line. I look at the other people. Mr. Kurihara and Nanoha are nowhere in sight. The lab coats makes me guess they're with Mr. Kurihara though. Ex-Drexler researchers most likely. Suddenly, the soldier raises his voice.
よし。全員、そのままついてこい。
And so, we all do as he says. We're led to another familiar room.
全員、整列。
I tense up and strain myself. A man in priestly robes appears before us as a holograph.
ドレクスラー機関の諸君。
It's Father Gregory, the head lunatic.
諸君らは実に勤勉に働いてくれた。おかげでアセンブラは完成し、世界の救済に向け、我らは共に大きな一歩を踏み出すことができた。
Looks like I was on the mark. The people here really are Mr. Kurihara's colleagues, the remnants of Drexler.
が、理想に近づけば、試練もまた大きくなる。前日も悪しきゴートにより、我らのネット上の拠点が破壊された。
Probably that one we went to before. The one that actually did the singularity thing the first time. They attacked the Dominion base. The researchers all look at each other.
しかし、恐れることはない。
He raises his hands before continuing, his voice now aching to prayer.
私はソフィア自らの啓示を受け、過ちを正すチャンスを得たのだ。鈴代市での我々の行動は終わりを告げた。我々は鈴代市を脱出し、潜伏しながら真理のための戦いを継続することとなる。
What did Mr. Kurihara say about this guy? This guy was just a new funder for the Dominion? I highly doubt that someone this crazy is actually in it just for money. So Mr. Kurihara was right. They really are leaving Suzushiro.
従ってドミニオンはコマンダーと私を市外へと何とか脱出させようとするに違いない。
でも、一体どうやって。
残念ながらまだわからない。しかしあの神父が何か策を練っているのは確実だ。
So Dominion really intends to take Assembler out of the city.
だが我々はドミニオンを欺こうと考えている。アセンブラをプログラムできるのは我々だけだ。彼らには破壊兵器と思わせておき、環境浄化ナノを起動するつもりだ。我々は消されるだろうが、世界は救われる。だからその前にナノハ君を連れて逃げてくれ。
They're not dumb. They of course know that you're planning something, Naoki. All that matters now is whether or not he succeeds.
私たちはどうなるのだ。しばらくはそこでかくまおう。 ゴートは血眼で君たちの行方を追っているはずだからな。その後好機を見つけ諸君らの市外脱出を支援する。安心したまえ。私は諸君らの味方なのだ。
He smiles. At least he tries to, but it's so weird, it just makes me uncomfortable.
俺は研究者じゃないがどうなるんだ。
栗原君は君を信頼しているようだ。研究員たちと同等に保護するように頼まれている。
そりゃありがたいや。
私は恩義を守る男だ。君が我々に危害を加えない限り、我々も君に危害は加えない。
危害ね。この状況でどうやって危害を加えるって。
I grin wryly and pull on my collar.
何もできないだろう。何かできると思えば余計なことがしたくなる。
True enough.
何かあればせっかく結ばれた恋人が悲しむ。
趣味が悪いな。覗き見してやがったのかよ。
恥じることはない。ソフィアの目から逃れられる者などいない。
I'm not really surprised they were watching us, but I hope Nanoha doesn't find out.
だったら聞くが、ナノハは一体どうしたんだ。どうしてこの場に栗原先生やナノハがいないんだ。
栗原君には大切な仕事がある。そしてか弱い少女をお見えさせるほど我々は非常な集団ではない。
I really feel like Ko being antagonistic in this scenario is so stupid of him. Like, I feel like Father Gregory doesn't have any reason to keep him alive in this timeline. It's so dumb that he's so antagonistic.
よく言うぜ。
まあ安心したまえ。諸君らの魂は私が守る。ソフィアの恩寵がある。
Ending his talk, he vanishes. A moment later, the soldiers start cuffing each and every one of us.
おいおい、保護してくれるんじゃなかったのか。あんたら言葉と行動が一致していないな。
They remain silent as they cuff us all.
全員追って指示があるまでここで待機。
With that, they walk out, leaving me and the researchers in a stuffy room. It feels like they're about to shoot us all. Did they figure out Mr. Korihara's plot? Or maybe these people just aren't needed anymore. Assembler is complete after all. Whatever the case, this isn't a good situation. Not to mention, I also have Nanoha to worry about. If only I could connect to the net. I'd have way more options then.
聞こえますか？注意。
Suddenly, I hear a chant. Something that shouldn't happen unless the other person is here too.
レイン、一体どうやってちゃんと。
我々は地下道へ潜り込み、地下施設の手前まで来ている。
I guess she actually asked help this time. Okay.
セーブします。よろしいでしょう。
Rain's chant is followed by Major Shizzles.
申し訳ありません。注意。独断でフェンリルとの共闘を申し込みました。
I see. Rain's skilled and all, but she couldn't break in here all on her own. Makes sense that she'd need help. As much as I don't like it, teaming up with Dad's crew is a good idea.
そっちの状況を報告しろ。注意。
いや、
She's already treating me like a subordinate, though that's the way it goes, I guess. Anyway, I just tell her what's going on.
自力で脱出は不可能そうだ。高注意が動ければ、いろいろと助かるのだが。
無論諦めずに努力はしますが。
よし、追って指示を伝える。安心しろ。必ず助け出してやるからな。
Major Shizzle ends the chant. Okay, so Fenrir is right next to this place. I feel I might have a good chance of leaving if I got these cuffs off of me. Yeah, they were also here, I think, in the other route. We blowing up this route, or this area, was basically the end for Rain, right? But in this one, we're only in chapter 11.
あんなこともありましたね。
Yeah. If they're the same length, then we have like 4 more chapters or something. As I consider my options, someone pokes my back. One of the researchers whispers something. He's talking to the other researchers. They soon nod, then gather around me. I do as I'm told, and one of them takes out a small saw from his sleeves. And so, his super alloy blade starts sawing my cuffs.
栗原先生は書き換えに成功したと思いますか？
ええ、おそらく実際に書き換えの手続きができるのは栗原先生だけです。あの人なら確実にやってくれているでしょう。
He looks so tense and worried he might burst, but his tone tells me he's absolutely sure of his words.
あの人を信じているんですね。
当たり前でしょう。でなければ命を懸けてまで長い逃亡生活を共にすることなどできません。
私たちは先生の理想を信じています。お願いです。あなたも先生の学生ならあの人のことを信じてあげてください。
I don't believe in anyone, I only believe in the truth. Before I know it, they're looking at me with pleading eyes. They all believe him wholeheartedly, which I find strangely moving.
今先生を信じよう。
そうしてください。さあ、首を下げて。
The cuffs are off, and my hands are free again. Then he brings the blade to the collar. I can feel its coldness on my neck. He removes the collar in no time, and my neurojax is now free from the jammer.
コネクト
My consciousness connects to the net, and my senses, my interface, spreads out into the sea of data. I feel like I've been resurrected. The sensation is so empowering I unconsciously take a deep breath.
とりあえず脱出経路と菜の葉や栗原先生の居場所を探ってみます。
Are these guys not seeing the fact that they don't have the colors anymore? Like, these Dominion soldier guys are so stupid, too. After saying that to the researchers, I resumed the chant.
少佐、レイン、聞こえるか？
周囲自力で脱出したのですか？
まだ脱出はしていない。なあ、魂だけは解放された。
さすがだな、注意。今我々はアイスの外壁に浸透中だ。もしコアを抑えてくれれば一気に侵入できるのだが。
The core, that also helped find Nanoha and Mr. Kurihara.
いやあ、レイン、今の位置からジャマーで援護できるか？
いや、やってみます。
よし、だったら問題なしだ。
I'm so confused though. In this route, we actually are in the present, or not the present, but in reality for most of the time, right? They said that they're doing something to the ice. So does that mean that they're doing that physically? Or are they doing... There's no way they're doing that by the internet or, you know, on the ether, because they're still able to chant with me, right? I think if people go to the internet and then you... I don't know. Can you actually talk to someone who's on the internet while you're in real life? See, there's a lot of things in this game that I feel like I'm not familiar enough to know whether or not they can do something like that. The basis of the game isn't really established all that well for me to understand the limit and ceiling of what's possible and what's not possible. I close my eyes and dive into the net. Yeah, this is also something that I'm not very keen on doing. If he is actually diving on the internet right now, what if, you know, the Dominion soldier just fucking shoots your body? You're fucking dead. He basically is making his like physical body like a prime target of killing or being destroyed. It's so stupid to me that this is happening, to be honest. And yes, I do want more boosters, thank you. Don't care about records, plugin. Let me see what I can get too. Ooh, more HP is pretty nice, but that's 1,000. More HP or... these things are kind of useless. They're so expensive too. 300, 400? What the fuck? Why the hell would you want this? Projectile locations. Distance and time records. It's so expensive for no real benefit, these things. Other than just, I guess, more data. Menu effects code. I guess I'll just get the HP. And yeah, look at that. We still cannot develop anything new. It's such a shame that I have to use garbage to open up new stuff. Drill usage. God, I don't like the drill. God, I don't like any of these new stuff. I think there's actually nothing I can get anymore by using all my other skills right now. That is so sucky. I don't know whether or not I want to even use any of the other skills. That's the problem, really. The kick will be performed immediately if used midair. So boosted kick I can kinda use, I guess. Sidestep kick, a brief jump into the air followed by a flying kick. That's useless. Boosted kick is... it's so expensive. Okay, it's so expensive I can't get it. Boosted kick is probably better than what I have right now, the jumping... No, not the jumping knee, sorry. The sliding kick. Is that really what I use? The sliding kick? At the end? Yeah, I think I use the sliding kick at the end. So yeah, that's actually not any good. Okay. I descend upon the H structure as a metallic creature. If I was in this game, I probably would just be a normal human and probably anti-AI and not have a chip implanted inside of me. Because one, I can't be destroyed via a mind hack. And two, I can just focus on basically becoming a normal terrorist if the need arises. Like, you know, if I see people clearly on their consoles and not doing anything, I'd rather just like stab them on the heart once and then they're dead, you know? That's basically what I do. Rain sends me a plan of the area. Thankfully, I'm not too far from the core.
では、これからセキュリティコアに潜入、制圧します。
頼んだぞ、チュン。
Okay, are we gonna fight the minion simulacrums? They're pretty tough. Wow, we're already here. I arrive at the core without meeting a single enemy.
やれやれ、なんだか拍子抜けだ。いつもこうなら楽でいいんだけどな。
気を抜かないでください。ウイルスが来ます。
Guess they found out then.
なんて古臭いウイルスだよ。コアを守らせるより博物館に寄贈した方が良さそうだ。
大昔のシステムを更新していないのでしょう。ジャマーは聞いています。なるべく早く片付けてください。
いや、任せておけ。
Okay.
ヘイハッ、ヒッテキャップ。当たれ。ヘイ。やった。ロック。よし。ヘイハッ、ヒッテキャップ。ほら、当たれ。どうした。やった。捉えた。ヘイハッ、ヒットした。ヘイヒッテキャップ。ヘイ。捉えた。
Jeez.
ヘイハッ、ヘイドッ振り下げ。やった。ヘイキャップハッ、やったやった。ヘイ落とした。
Is that it? I think so. These guys are pretty easy, these ones. I beat the viruses, then wait a moment. Doesn't sound like I triggered the alarm.
セーブします。よろしいでしょう。
助かった、レイン。やはりお前がいると心強いよ。
いえ、それよりセキュリティコアのコントロールを奪えますか？
How are they not able to find out the fact that someone infiltrated when the viruses clearly was being destroyed? I feel like the security of this system is very, very bad.
やってみるさ。本職のレインほど器用じゃないが、俺だって電脳将校の端くれだ。
I placed my hand on the console and am instant. And I'm. God damn it!
サポートってのも大変だな。
And I'm instantly assaulted by a wave of info. I grit my teeth and split the mountain of data. I get an overview of the base. Mr. Kurihara, Nanoha, the researchers, everyone's location appear on a plan. They're alive at the very least. Relieved, I start messing with the course controls.
アンカーおよびアイス解除。外部ネットとの接続を回復中。リアル側の施設外部隔壁を解除します。
And so, this place isn't isolated anymore. It's land connected to the outer sea, and it became physically accessible.
よくやった注意。今から私とレインでそっちに向かう。モホーク、そちらは突入のタイミングを測れ。
Is the big guy called Mohawk?
よ
I guess so.
リアルで待機中。待て、何か様子が変だ。
Mohawk? I think there was a guy like that among Dad's people. He's probably one of Fenrir's elites.
少佐、別行動をとっている友軍はいますか？
いや、我々だけだ。ネットに別口の侵入者がいるのか？
It might be more goat.
リアルもだ。ゴート、間違いない。
だがこちらも時間的猶予はない。予定のまま作戦を続行する。
I look into the net again. There are small groups coming in from both reality and the net. This is some timing. Major Shizzle and Goat both came for this base while I'm trapped in here.
待たせたな、注意。状況は？
少人数の部隊が侵入。一隊はこっちに向かっていますね。
戦いは避けられんか。よし、ここで待ち伏せ、迎撃する。セキュリティコアを渡すわけにはいかん。
ゴートと交戦するんですか？
すでにフェンリルとゴートは交戦状態なのですよ。
レイン、俺がいない間に何があった？
話は後だ。注意、レインとポジションを変われ。すぐに連中が来るぞ。
いや。
Okay, she's gonna be the one that's helping me out. Nice. Hope you're useful.
いや、行くぞ。
捉えた。当たれ。ほら。
Jesus, that was big.
はい、指先。覚悟しな。
Okay, I think I got two here. There we go.
指先。はっ、指先。ほら。当たれ。
Jeez.
やった。
Ooh! He tried to do a force crash on me. What a bastard.
これでもまだ歯向かうか。
はっ、指先。当たれ。
Thankfully, I'm one of those spammers that like to spam, like, dash. I don't know whether or not she's actually useful, to be honest, Shizzle. What did I do there? I actually fell down for some weird reason. Okay. Think this guy's dead? The pedo cannon. Okay, that's the last one. Arm shot got to level 2.
少尉、ドミニオンの動向は？
はい、幸いまだ目立った動きはありません。我々にもゴートにも気づいていないようです。
Man, are they really that incompetent?
のんきなもんだな。もっとも時間の問題かもしれないが。
Exactly like what happened in the previous route.
こっちも陸戦隊と共に施設に潜入。
ゴートらしき部隊は分散して構造体各所に移動中。
急いでドレクスラー機関メンバーを確保する。
リアル側は任せたぞ、モホーク。仮想側の我々はコアを維持するため一時参回し、 ゴート部隊を確保撃破する。
Yeah, I guess it makes sense that you can contact people when you're online, even though you're, you know, like in reality. It would be kind of inconvenient if you can't really have a call, right? I guess it makes sense.
いや、
相手はゴート。CDF やドミニオンとは違う。気を抜くなよ、チュー。
Their bodies are definitely far away, just like what we were doing in range route. The problem is that I feel like Ko diving here is so stupid. Goat can just instantly check out the body and, like I said, just stab him in the heart and he's dead. Why they don't do that, I don't know why. Because that's the first thing that I would do. So I'm teaming up with Fenrir, huh? It feels weird, but I don't have any other options. I used the net to check what's going on in this place. I gotta find Nanoha and Mr. Kurihara. I got their location. It's strangely vague, but they're definitely still here.
注意、前方にゴートです。
Are we gonna have to fight Chinatsu?
よろしいでしょう。
That's Goat? That's basically the same sort of viruses that I've been fighting.
見避け当たれ
Oh, I hate these guys.
見避け当たれ見えた
Let me kill the cannon. The cannon actually annoys the crap out of me because he's sniping me from far away.
見避け当たれこっちだ当たれ当たれ
Where's that cannon? There it is. Let me get to the cannon, you bastards.
見避け当たれ
Is this the cannon, really? It kind of looks like a normal mob, to be honest, the cannon. That's why I kind of missed him. Oh, I didn't hit him? Really? Wow, that's stupid. Can't believe I didn't hit him. Man, those guys are pretty annoying. I think I gotta be kind of long range against these guys. Yeah, they kind of demolished my HP pretty quickly. Can't believe I'm... Oh my god! Can't believe I'm already like this HP right now. It didn't even feel like I was taking that many hits. Yeah, those guys with those like laser things are very dangerous. They're kind of low HP though. Yeah, they're kind of low HP is their like weakness, I guess. But if you get surrounded by those guys, those are pretty dangerous.
十分警戒してください。セーブします。よろしいでしょう。
Don't worry, I'm being cautious, Reina.
ウイルス相手ならまだしも、ゴート本体を差し向けられたらさすがにこちらも持ちません。
いや、ジャマーでの探査妨害が効いていることを確かめつつ戦うよ。
Yeah, see, like, who cares whether or not the jammer is there or not if, you know, I can just stab Ko in the heart. Who cares about all this, like, internet mumbo-jumbo if I just destroy your physical, like, being, Ko?
今のところは。少佐、俺がいない間に何が起きたんですか？
ドミニオンの本拠地が陥落したのは知っているか？
Yeah?
いえ、拠点がゴートに破壊されたとまでは聞いていますが。 本拠が落ちたんですか？
Oh, I thought it was the same place.
あの時我々も現場にいた。アナンの電子体を確保する一歩手前まで行ったのだ。ゴートに邪魔をされたがな。
しかし、アナンは確かゴートに捕まっていたのでは？
Yeah, but if it's just like the other route, the minion got him back.
前にミッドスパイアを巻き込んだ暴動があったろ。あの時ドミニオンがアナンの電子体を拉致ったんだ。
そりゃまた大胆な。しかし失墜したはずのアナンをどうしてそこまでしてドミニオンは。
どうやらアナンのコネを使い逃亡を企てているらしいの。あの男なら確かに潜伏先も確保できそうだ。
Things are going exactly as Mr. Kurihara said they would.
しかし今の状況で鈴代市から脱出できますかね。
何か策があるのだろう。それを聞き出す暇はなかったが。注意敵機。行くぞ。
へいはっ切り裂け。
やっ
へいはっ切り裂け。
こんなもの
当たれ。へい
寝てろ。
どうした。へいはっ切り裂け。へい当たれ。へいへい
と
こっちだ。覚悟しな。
Can I kill you with this one hit? Ah, close. Hanomag. That's a new unit, so that's why I wanted to kill it with the Force Crusher.
はや
へいレキャッ
やっはやほらいた。
Someone was sniping me. Is that you?
へいはっ切り裂け。ほらへい当たれ。へい
They have pretty decent amount of HP, so kind of annoying him.
逃げれと
捕らえた。
はや
はっ切り裂け。
Oh, what the? They blocked that?
へいやった。へいはっ切り裂け。へい当たれ。へい当たれ当たれ。
やっ
へい当たれ。へいほらはっ
Oh, I didn't have the Force Crusher.
へいとっへいはっ切り裂け。へい当たれ。へいほら。
神への祈り。
Okay, you're pretty useful, like Shizzle. She's kind of good at juggling too, so when I'm attacking and juggling them with the combo, she's still attacking them.
ゴートのシルクラムが現れ始めたな。こちらの足がつく前にことを済ませたいところだ。
こちらリアル陸戦隊ドレクスラー機関のメンバーと接触した。
ご苦労モホー
高注意のリアルボディも確認。
ク。よし、研究者と共に外に連れ出せ。モホークは第一分隊と共に引き続き栗原の捜索を続行。
栗原先生の行方はわからないんですか。それにナノハは俺の幼馴染は。
I thought that we already gave the location. We saw that when we broke the ice, right? Or the
ド
core.
ミニオンの侵入に気づいたようです。
くそ。
Took them long enough.
注意、ここは任せても大丈夫か。
いやこの程度ならなんとかなります。
Don't worry, I got some HP after the previous fight, Chisel, so maybe I should be able to do it.
幼馴染のことは心配するな。陸戦隊に任せて。
頼んだぞ。
Are these new units? Sentence. I think these guys are new units. Very low, not low HP, sorry. Very high HP. These guys. I'm not hitting them. Interesting. Get fucked, brother. Did I hit it? Ah, that sucks. Oh, lots of new units, huh? Narcissus. Also a unit I haven't seen at all. Yeah, these sentences are definitely a bit more annoying though. I don't know what the Narcissus has in their disposal. But the Sentients are very annoying. Oh, I got hit too. That actually is a lot of damage, those like the amount of damage the sight does. Jesus. That wasn't even the sight move. Okay, so those Narcissus guys seem to be just doing like long range attacks for the most part. Oh god. Yeah, these guys are annoying, the Sentients. The problem with those guys is that while they are very good at melee, they're also very good at long range, it seems. So when I'm trying to kill the Narcissus, it's still quite difficult to dodge the things that the Sentients are doing. Jesus. Did I get slowed or something? I feel like my movement is actually kind of slow there. God, I really can't wait to get rid of this stupid rifle. It's so bad. I think for the Sentients, I'm actually gonna try to cheese them. I really don't know how to get rid of the Sentients unless I try to do long range. Yeah, my combo sucks, man. I really wish my combo actually does more damage. It's just so booty, my combo. There's another Narcissus somewhere. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Jeez. Come over here, you bastard! That only hits one of them? Wow. I can't believe the other one didn't get hit there. I was so sure it was gonna get hit. I mean, I kind of know when to punish them. Basically, you punish them whenever they finish doing the scythe move. Or after they do that thing. Eesh. This guy, though, I'm not exactly too sure when to punish. Because I don't know when he actually does the thing. That blue flame thing. I mean, you can punish him after he does that. God, the rifle sucks so much. Okay, we can punish them after this. Yeah, my combo sucks, man. I really wish that's a lot more damage. There we go. Level 3 on the jumping knee. Oh, that took so long, 5 minutes. Right as I finish cleaning up the place, Major Shizel and Mohawk start talking. Let me see my game. Fireworks. That could mean an FAE? A small nuke. I don't know what FAE actually is abbreviated to. A tactical... Oh, that's probably new then. A tactical nano weapon, etc. Basically, they're they're ready to burn assembler even if it means blowing the whole place sky high.
見つけた花火は抑えたが他にも持ち込んでいる可能性がある。
よし、とにかく急いで栗原とアセンブラを確保。
アセンブラを確保って少佐、やっぱりあんたたちもアセンブラが狙いで。
Duh. We're so dumb. Damn it, more goat.
へいはっ指先へいあれへいはっへい
There goes one. Okay, the hand mag, you're actually not too difficult to beat.
Hey, hot! Hey!
Do I want to kill you? I should have just done the force crash right after there. But I don't know whether or not there's going to be more enemies after this, is why I was saving it. And yes, there is more enemies. Ooh, those guys.
Hey, hot!
There's another pedo commander. I think the pedo commander is not the pedo cannon, so that's a different one. Yeah, that's the pedo commander I see.
Look! Hey! Wake up! Hey! Wake up! Look! こっちだ! 僕を見ている!
The red one is very difficult to hit with the rifle.
Hey! Hot! 指先! Hey! Hey! 僕を見ている!
Oh, my HP is looking pretty bad.
Hey! Hot! Wake up! Hey! Hot! Hey! Hey!
Oh, what the? It's already dead? Shit, I messed up. I messed up so bad there. I thought that I was gonna combo it to death, but it's already dead. Okay. Cheesed? Cheesed. My HP is pretty low though.
少佐、作戦行動に疑問があります。説明してもらえませんか?
Save my game?
よろしいでしょうか。
今はダメだ。ベースに戻ってからなら答えてやってもいい。まずは自分の任務を遂行しろ。返事は注意。
いや。
She said, what's your answer? Not focus on your mission. Well, she said focus on your mission the first time. Yeah, there's no way Fenrir would do something just because of compassion. That is clearly planning something. And it's so big that he doesn't mind making an enemy out of goat. Suddenly, I noticed something small at the edge of my vision. I reflexively target it, then freeze. The thing turned out to be a girl. She's wearing strange clothing, and her face is hidden behind a mask. If I recall correctly, this is the priestess of Dominion. Is she gonna change into that simulacrum with the ring of light or something? A stupid question on my part. She's one of Dominion's leaders. Yeah, her voice is clearly freaking Makoto. She speaks silently yet solemnly. This girl's as mysterious as you'd expect her to be. She was in custody of Dominion. Oh my god. That's not even something that we should be asking.
彼女はこんなことに巻き込まれてはいけない助けてあげなくて
There's sincerity in her tone. It's hard to think she's just trying to fool me.
ゴートが強行手段に訴えるのも無理はない。ドミニオンの連中は地下施設にとんでもないものを持ち込んでいったらしいからな。
あなたはフェンリルと行動しているのです
ああ、成り行きでそうなっちまったけど。
あなたはフェンリルを雇ったのはアークだとご存知ですか
I see. So Aunt Sarah wants Assembler? I see. So Rain's request for help was a stroke of luck for them.
そんなことじゃないかとは思ってたよ。いかにも親父やおばさんが企みそうなことだ。
フェンリルやアークは信じるのですか信じるに値すると思っているのですか
She's got me all wrong. I never trusted them to begin with.
しかし、それを言うならドミニオンの目的は何なんだ？
Yeah, I think this game actually is doing more for... I think this game has a force route selection. So after this route, there's probably going to be another branch somehow to get to Aki and Chinatsu. You definitely need to do Rain for sure though, because without Rain being done, you don't even have this option right here.
ドミニオンはドレクサラー機関にアセンブラを作らせて何をしようとしてるんだ？作ったアセンブラをどうするつもりなんだ？そもそもアセンブラをどうやって運び出すつもりだ？なんでお前がドミニオンの幹部が俺を助けるような真似をする？
She gasps.
あの人が猟犬のように迫ってくる
I'm guessing it's Shinatsu. Are we gonna fight her like right now?
いけないまだ大切なことを伝えて
Maybe you should have said something, you know, that important the first time instead of, you know, saving it for
セー
last.
ブしますよろしいでしょう
The moment she shouts that, a crimson unit enters my vision.
ゴート！
こう
The voice it emitted is very familiar.
千夏か？
Instead of responding, she fixes her sights on her enemy. That's not me though. She's aiming at.
言ってくださいあの人の狙いは私です
アセンブラはどこ？こう
千夏、お前。
栗原博士とコマンダーの所在は？言わないとあんたでも撃つ。
She pulls the trigger before I can even open my mouth. A beam grazes my head.
こいつ！
But the beam doesn't hit the priestess. The girl is nowhere in sight. Instead, I now see a new simulacrum behind me. Yeah, she is that. So Makoto has always been this guy, right? Optical wings. I've seen this fairy-like unit before.
あいつは
Yeah, in the tournament. The simulacrums I once saw in Dominion structure is now facing Chinatsu's.
早く言ってください
She doesn't want to involve me in the battle, but why? Regardless, it's best to just do as she says. I need to make sure Nanoha is safe. Yeah, we saw the battle in the other route, but we instantly bailed. Their units are out of sight now.
早く言ってください
A voice rings out in my head. Was that a chant? Forget it. I don't have time to think about it. I gotta hurry.
悲しいこと
The moment I dash, I'm stopped by a painfully familiar voice.
この声は
I turn around and see the mysterious girl.
君は
あの時あなたはあそこにいなかった
Where?
あそこってどこ？
どうしていなかったの
She's as hard to understand as always. Hell, I don't even know what she is. I understand she can't be Kurosora, but this kind of demeanor is impossible on an NPC.
だから彼女は心を開かなかった
Are you talking about Shinatsu or Makoto? And again, she answers in a way I can't process, but...
彼女って誰のことだよ？
誠
Yeah, okay. As if troubled, she tilts her head. Ku and Sora used to do that. She sure opens up that old wound.
そう誠水無月誠
What, so you're gonna give me flashbacks about Makoto now to spoil her secret? She casts down her eyes and places her hand on her chest. I see a hint of sadness in her eyes.
なあ君本当に空や空を知らないのかあの二人と君は一体どういう関係なんだ
その答えは幸い知っている。
This time she nods with certainty.
私はエージェント、観測するもの、そしてまた始まる。
What begins?
注意、聞こえますか？緊急事態です。
Suddenly, Rain chants me. I look again and see that the mystery girl is gone.
どうしたレイン何があった？
不活でした。核反応炉にドミニオンのウイルスが侵食しています。
リアルでもゴートが撤退を開始している。
反応炉を暴走させて施設を自爆させる気か。よしわかった。今そのウイルスを。
So they're basically doing what we did in the previous route. Interesting.
待て注意。レイン、栗原博士の現状は？
反応が見当たりません。すでに脱出したのか、何者かに拉致されたのか、アセンブラの所在も不明です。
くそ、肝心のものを取り逃がしたか。
Damn, if you think about it, what happened in Rain's route is actually pretty sad, huh? I'm guessing we actually did blow up the base. I forgot whether or not we blew up the base, but I know for a fact that we lost our eyes and Rain lost her hearing, right? But I forgot whether or not we lost the base. But if we did blow out the base, that means that Makoto, or not just Makoto, I guess Nanoha also died, along with Naoki, right?
核反応炉が暴走するまで予想ではあと10分少々。脱出せねば全滅です。
Suddenly, I hear a distressed chant through a different line.
聞こえる？
It's Nanoha. I limit my chanting to just her and reply.
聞こえている。ナノハ、今自分がどこにいるのかわかるか？わから
ないよ。目が覚めたら一人ぼっちで地下通路で迷子になっていて。
You're not with Naoki? I examine her coordinates. Nanoha's deep down in the base. She can't escape just by running. That leaves me with only one choice.
そこで待っていろ。必ず助けてやるからな。
Are we already in the climax for Nanoha's route? I'm so confused, guys. What the hell? We end the chant and I rush towards the reactor's controls. This is interesting.
まだそこをどけ。
へいはっ切り裂け。
注意。残念だが撤収だ。
申し訳ありませんが、それはできません。地下施設にはまだ俺の幼馴染がいます。
諦めろ。もう反応炉の暴走を止めている時間はない。
そんな諦められるわけが。
私が限界までサポートします。
お前、君まで命令に逆らうのか。
Jesus, there's so many enemies. I just want to run away until I can use my rifle, you know? These iron rifle guys are kind of booty, to be honest, but I'm low HP, so that's why I'm kind of scared. Roos. Are those also new? Those Roos guys? They might be new. What the? Oh my god. I think I'm dead. Holy shit. I don't even know what happened. Oh shit. This is not very good. Okay, I got some HP from that. Oh, that's what happened. This guy bombed me. I see. I think I'm gonna go cheese this fight. Music is epic though right now. Where is that thing? Okay, there it is. Jeez. Oh my god, there's still more. Shit. It's these guys. Can I please kill these? Thank you. I don't know what's near me, but that's not good. Whew. Eye runner. Let me gain some distance. My HP is not looking very good. It's not looking very kind. Ah, guys. HP. Woo. Where is that guy? The narcissist. HP. Okay, there's it. There, I see him. I gotta wait until he actually does something. I'm too scared to do anything right now. Bitch. Okay, he's stopping. Okay, that thing is just a maneuver skill. Whenever he does that, I see. Come on, drop down. After he drops down, he keeps moving up. Fucking bastard. I'm so scared right now. Where is he? Is he dead? Oh, not yet. Oh, fucking hell. Can you please just die, piece of shit? Okay, oh my god. I needed that HP. Thank you, rifle. This might actually be the climax for Nanoha's route. Oh my goodness. How many more enemies are we gonna have to fight? Save my game. Okay, Chinatsu, are you gonna be the boss? Oh no, that's not Chinatsu actually. Yeah, that's not Chinatsu, I guess. Mirage. Okay, I can do 4 shots now. Nice. Oh! What? What is he doing? This thing is kind of weak though. I don't think this is Chinatsu at all. Oh, what the fuck? There's a time limit! Fuck you, what are you doing? Don't do that! Shit, there's a time limit! Oh my god, there's a time limit! That's making me nervous! Shit! Please kill it! No! Oh my god, thank you! Is that it? Please! Come on, bro! What? Okay. I think I killed it before the time limit.
注意。すでに起爆タイマーの予定時間を超過しています。
Okay, I think that might have been just decoration, or what do you call it? Like,
幸いこっちは無事だ。
yeah, I think the timer is freaking. It's actually just to cause you anxiety. Hey, after the guy died, it should have instantly stopped. I did not get it to 0, okay?
いえ、まさかそんな。
I'm just saying.
これは一体。
I actually did it in time.
暴走しなかったのはいいが、一体何が起きたんだ？
ええ、それが。
Wait, why does she sound so tense? Also, I have no clue why, but the sounds of battle have abated. The structure is eerily silent.
注意、上空をご覧になってください。
The space above is collapsing in an impossible direction. It's like a cave-in, and it's constantly expanding.
なんだありゃ。
There's a large hole within the structure. I don't think this is actually the end then. This is the first instance we see the singularity. Though honestly, I'm not even sure if hole is the right word for it. It's a dark mod. It's falling in an unnatural way. It's like it's warping the very space around it. Just looking at it gives me a headache.
まるでブラックホールだな。
これと同じ現象がドミニオンのアジトを襲撃した時も発生しました。
Oh no, this might actually be the end.
いい点と呼んでいましたが。
This might actually be the end. Because if
あん
you
なこともありましたね。
if you compare the routes one by one, we basically skipped the going to the first Dominion HQ or server, right? Yeah, we're basically already here in the other route. Huh. This might actually be the end already then.
初耳だ。そりゃ
I guess we'll
一体
see.
何なんだ？
私にもよくわかりません。ただ前回あれが出現した時はネットの法則に異常が生じました。
Unless they're going to go further than what's shown on Rain's route.
異常？
注意。ハンドールの起爆タイマーの残りカウント時間を調べてみていただけませんか？
I do as I'm told and notice that it's completely
カ
still.
ウンターが止まってる？誰かが仕掛けて自爆を止めたのか？
いえ、違います。おそらくネットでの処理ターン、クロックを停止させたのだと思います。
バカな。ネットは9世紀のコンピューターゲームじゃないんだ。法則の基盤になる時間単位をコントロールなど。
I don't know about that, Carol.
セーブします。
It is governed by AI after all.
とんでもない量の処理能力を投入すれば論理的には可能だと。
It doesn't look like she's joking. Not to mention, she's not the type to say something so absurd without reason.
とんでもない処理能力って一体誰がそんなことを？
我々はタイマーの存在を観測。それを構成する仮想量子一つ一つについて位置特定を要求。
I hear the familiar voice once again.
AI は無数の量子ビットを収束。そのため負荷増大。処理のため時間的推移が遅延。注意。何かあったのですか？
いや、なんでもない。レイン、作戦終了だ。離脱してくれ。
いや、注意も脱出したら合流していただけますね。私はあなたの部下です。立場と成り行きで少佐と行動していますが、本来あなたの下で戦うべき立場です。大佐の少佐もあなたを案じています。主義主張は違えど、それだけは間違いないかと。
それは今さら疑ってないさ。
くれぐれも無茶をしないでください。待っています。
Right after we cut the comms, I cancel my simulacrum. Didn't he say, or oh, okay, I didn't log out. I just canceled my simulacrum, I see. I was gonna say, huh? Why did we log out? Because our body's with Mohawk. The self-proclaimed agent is looking directly at me.
さっき始まるとか言ってたのはこのことか？
She gives me a light nod. My heart turns restless.
まさかこれは君が起こしたのか？
違う。
She spends a moment pondering, then shakes her head. Then who did it if it's not you? Clearly, you said that you observed it, right? And changed the temporal lag or whatever. AI converge countless quantum bits that increase the processing load, which increase latency in a temporal progression. Yeah. AI. You're also an AI, aren't you? Just what are you? Who created that thing above and why? As I open my mouth to voice those questions, I notice something on her neck.
それは
当日これを渡されたらきっとこの何倍も嬉しかったのにな。私本当にドジで困っちゃうよね。でもみんなの前じゃなくてよかった。
That silverwork pendant gleaming on her pallid neck is no doubt the present I gave Sora back then.
空。やっぱり君は水無月空じゃないのか？
違う。空は死んだ。
思い出してくれ。それはクリスマス直前に俺が渡したプレゼントだぞ。
Slightly perplexed, she holds the pendant in her palm and gazes into the crystal. The silver die within is showing the side with 2 dots in it.
ペンダントのことを覚えていないのか？
知っている。これは門倉公から水無月空へのプレゼント。
She casts down her eyes and looks up at the cave-in above us.
その経験はシステムのメモリ残されている。
A moment later, I'm blinded by an insane amount of info flowing into my head.
あなたは AI システムに連結、経験を共有している。
So you're saying I'm the same as Sora, but I'm actually linked to something much bigger than just Ku? I was wrong. She's Sora-like, but not Sora. Ku-like, but not Ku.
その経験により欠損部分を保管可能。
She's neither human nor NPC either. She's clearly something else.
そう。エージェント。
She smiles as though satisfied that I finally understood that.
じゃあ君が空じゃないとして
Why use her form then?
して。
君の目的は何なんだ？一体何をしようとしているんだ？
私は中継するだけ。何もしない。けど不確定要素。興味？そう。知りたいことがある。
知りたい？何を知りたいんだ？
Suddenly, I hear Nanoha's scream. The next moment, I'm standing in a dark tunnel. Is she showing me this? Nanoha's running towards me. Her eyes, open wide in terror, are full of tears. Who's chasing her? I call out and reach out to embrace her, but she runs past me like I'm not even here. Yeah, she's showing me the image here. Shocked, I turn around. Still wailing, she's running further and further away. Suddenly, she stops in place, grabs hold of her head, and drops to the floor.
Nanoha! Oi! どうしたんだ?
Those are some crazy eyes. I run up to her and try to grab her shoulders, but my hands go right through her. She doesn't see me. Nanoha just tightens her grip on her head and rides on the floor. What the hell is even going on right now? Wait, is she being mind-hacked? Shock overwhelms me as she screams like mad. She might be. suddenly, she falls silent. Her small frame collapses and turns immobile. The next moment, Nano is nowhere in sight. It's either that's currently happening or it's gonna happen. All I see is the singularity and agent looking right at me.
今のは
どうしてどうして
Why what?
どうしてって言われても、いや、むしろ聞きたいのは俺の方だ。
何を
あれは君が作った幻覚なのか？現実の光景じゃないんだろ？
現実違う。ここは仮想。
Yeah, I'm guessing she's actually able to like predict what's going on in the future. And that might be something that we want to see. That's why she's showing it.
だからそうじゃなくて。
This is barely a conversation. I've been through this before. This feels exactly like the times Ku tried to learn new words.
シミュレーション。そう。あなたの言う現実とは違う。
そうか。
Despite the situation, I feel relieved. Looks like she finally understood what I meant. Still, simulation? Of what? Was it a prediction of Nanoha's future?
未来は深くて予測不能。これと同じ。
This time, I'm standing in an unfamiliar space. Oh, this is Father Gregory. We see those chainsaws.
まだ私も修行が足りないようだ。君との戦いを前に歓喜を抑えきれない。
Yo, don't spoil me. Come on. This agent chick is actually spoiling me about what's gonna happen in the future. I see a black unit equipped with chainsaws. It speaks in the priest's voice.
さあ、殺し合おう注意。世界の運命をこの手にかけて、君の望んでいた正義の味方になれるチャンスだ。
セーブします。よろしいでしょうか。
It's overflowing with so much bloodlust that I feel like it grew even larger. And once again, I'm back in reality.
あなたは神父？あの存在を殺す？
Yeah, I feel like every
そんなこともありましたね。
part of this fucking game is actually a fucking simulation. What the fuck? Is that what Dive 1 means? It's basically like showing me all of the routes that I can choose, and then Dive 2 is probably going to be me on the actual, you know, reality. I feel like, yeah, that's what's going on. I feel like everything right now is a simulation. That's why there's forced route orders. It makes sense if you think about it, right?
殺すって、俺が？超巨大武装カルトの親玉を一騎打ちで倒すってか？
She nods.
そりゃすごいぜ。ガキの頃に夢にまで見た正義の味方の英雄様になれるってわけか？
She nods again.
で、その引き換えにナノハがああなるってことかよ。
確率と選択の問題。
I look up at the singularity again. I don't know what it is or who's causing it. But I was told that creating something like that requires unimaginable processing power. Is this phenomenon related to Agent's appearance here? She seems to be saying that Nanoha's death and my fight with the priest both have a chance of happening depending on what I choose. In that case...
あんなこともありましたね。セーブします。よろしいでしょうか。
考えるまでもない。正義の味方になっても守るべき奴がいなくなったら本末転倒ってやつだからな。
そう。
Yeah, maybe that's something that we choose after this route is done. Agent forms a faint smile.
我々、彼女、私は、それが、おそらく見たかった。
You wanted to see me happy, I guess? A shining white ball engulfs her. The light blinds me for a sec. And when my vision comes back, Agent is gone, leaving behind just a few floating firefly-like lights. Yeah, I feel like that's what's going on, guys. Maybe this is just showing us every scenario that's possible. And Dive 2 is basically trying to prevent everything that's going on. Because I feel like even though, you know, these routes are happy, they're not necessarily very good, right? Because we kill Nanoha in this route. if the explosion actually did happen. In this route, we don't know anything about Chinatsu. I'm guessing Chinatsu's route also is gonna tell us about something more. Maybe, yeah, maybe that's what Dive 2 is. I don't know. All speculation still at this point. I look at the clock. Only a few seconds have passed since Rain logged out. I feel like I've been spirited away. Or like this is all a dream. Looking behind, I see the singularity begin to change. The black vortex bends in an impossible way. It almost looks like it's absorbing itself. Suddenly, I hear the voice of the girl I love. She's somewhere in this dark tunnel crying for my sake. If that vision is right, someone's trying to hack her mind.
俺が生きてるのにそんなことさせるわけがねえだろうが。
こうなんだね。
ああ、待たせたな。今迎えに行くからな。
私待ってるから。
Who's trying to mind hack her though? I have no clue when the mind hack will start. The sooner I get to her, the better.
道を開けろってくそ、聞きはしねえか。
Yeah, I feel like we're actually already in the climax, so I'm gonna go for the home stretch, guys. What the heck?
注意、聞こえるかね。
シンプル。あんたこの構造体にいるのか。ちゃんと扱いやがるのか。大した動作様だな。
ソフィアの導きだ。
悪いな神父さんよ。お説教を後にしてくれ。それから俺と戦いたいんだ。
君が戦いたければ相手になる。しかしとりあえず今は神秘を分かち合う喜びを求め
Can I do 5 now?
あんたもエージェントを見たのか。
もちろんだとも。ああ、刑事だ。あれこそソフィアからもたらされた刑事である。
Yeah, that's 5. 5 shots is not too bad.
いいか、我々の講義に。
Calm down, guys. You bastard.
僕を見ている。ヘイハッミステキャップ。ヘッ当たれ。ヘイほらどうした。こっちだ。いたぞ。ヘイハッ切り裂け。ヘイ
So many fucking enemies! Fucking hell, this game. Can I hit it? Fuck, nothing's hitting! Shit, that was a waste. Whew. Oh my god! That thing is bastardous! Okay, oh my god, my HP! Dear lord! Help me! Oh. No Buri. What even is that one? I don't think I know that one. Oh. Okay, that's another one dead. Very good. Oh, I thought that was actually something I had to dodge. Oh. Okay, I can kill this one, probably. If it stops running away. It barely has any HP, thank you. Jesus. Okay, the Orochi is the only one left. Where is it? Oh, God. Don't do this, Azai. Don't mess this up. Oh, God. What is that? I don't like that. I don't like whatever it's trying to do. Oh, God, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Can I Where is he? Fuck. Okay, he's doing something. I don't know what, but I'm gonna try to cheese him if I can. Okay, he's doing something. Okay, thank you. Jesus. Way too close for fucking comfort. Is he the one that's actually... No, I don't think he's the one that's mind hacking. She actually gives... Agent gave us a choice between saving Nanoha or fighting Father Gregory.
AI の化身だって本気で信じているのかよ。
あるいは使徒、神のシミュラクラ。そして君も何かを見たはずだ。だからこそ、そんなに必心なのではないかね。
I mean, I actually believe him.
わざわざそんなザレ言をちゃんとしてきやがったのか。慣れ慣れしいに程があるな。
我々には絆があるのだよ。
You mean right now, goat, I guess? Oh my god, there's so many! Can I hit it? God, I hate it when that happens. Especially when I'm doing the force crash. Thankfully, I have HP for that. Would have really sucked if I didn't have HP and then I got juggled to death. Oh my god, another Orochi? Oh, fucking hell. Where is that guy? Come on. This guy I feel like I can handle no problem because he's kind of weak, to be honest. Oh, fucking heck. So many enemies. Can you, like, get over here, please? Jeez. Okay, that thing is very annoying. Okay, did some damage to it. So very close to killing. There we go. Oh god. Thank you. Oh my god, there's more? Fucking heck, man. What is this thing? This thing is very high HP. Oh my goodness. Okay, please. Do some damage at least. Oh, no. Oh, I hate that so much. They're so shitty for being able to do that, you know? I feel like they really should not have been able to do that. Oh my god, my HP is so non-existent. I'm kind of scared. I'm actually kind of fucking scared. Missiles everywhere? Fucking heck, man. Okay, I'll see you guys after I'm done with this. Jesus fucking Christ. And I'm back. Oh my god, that took 2 tries. It was pretty difficult. Basically, what I had to do is just destroy the new unit first, because that one was actually the thing that was giving me more trouble. The Dismante or something. Ooh, that was difficult.
セーブします。よろしいでしょうか。
いよいよ姿を見せやがったか。
I reflexively put my finger on the trigger, but then I remembered the vision.
てめえの相手をしている暇はねえ。
Yeah, not in this route, sadly, Mr. Father Gregory.
戦わないのかね。
Oh,
戦
sorry
い
about
たけれ
that.
ばてめえのケツの穴とでも戦ってやがれ。
エリアアンカー有効範囲外。ログアウト可能です。
やっとか。
They had reclaimed the security core, so I was in enemy territory until now. I can finally get out and meet up with Nanoha. I run around the base in search of her. I thought we already know of her coordinates. Soon enough, I find a metal hatch. So is she gonna get mine hacked again and then we're gonna defend? Or what's going to happen? Or did everything change because we chose this now? Beyond it, I find a girl sitting on the floor crying her eyes out.
Nanoha!
Upon seeing my face, Nanoha stands up. She turns into a blubbering mess and clings to me. Her warmth and bittersweet scent almost makes me tear up. I quickly hug her back.
当たり前だ。お前を見捨てられるかよ。
I take out a cable and connect to her neurojack.
何をしているの？
Okay, I guess we are gonna be fighting here.
よろしいでしょうか。
いいから、俺に任せておけ。
I access her chip and change her access point and the logic behind her eyes. Okay, so we're not gonna fight. That should do it. Even if someone was hacking her mind, they're bound to have lost her now. Suddenly, she collapses to the floor.
おい、ナノハ、どうした？しっかりしろ。
ごめんね。腰が抜けちゃって。
Why would anyone want to hack Nanoha though? That's what I'm curious about.
なんだ。
It must be someone who knows about the choice. It must be someone that Father Gregory has control of. I'm guessing that he also has someone that's guiding him and giving him those visions too. And maybe that might be Makoto. Maybe? I don't know.
なんだじゃないよ。私、こんな怖い思いをしたの初めてなんだよ。
Can Makoto do that though? I mean, why else would she be a priestess, right?
もう、こうに生きて会えないかって思って。
よしよし、悪かった。さあ、一緒に帰ろう。
Yeah, you can definitely see my personality, guys. Even during this like touching scene or whatever, the thing that I'm curious about is just, you know, about mostly the plot. That's just how I am though. I crouch down with my back facing her. She gets on me. Her body's so light, it's kind of saddening. I carry her out to the surface. If this ends the chapter, I'm probably gonna call it an episode. I thought that we were at the climax of the story, but I don't think we are actually at the climax yet. We barely learn anything, right? So there's no way this is the climax. I mean, I say that, and yet we barely learn anything in Rain's route too. Looks like we're somewhere in the industrial sector. So this is where Dominion were hiding.
ごめんね。本
ああ、楽勝だ。ちゃんと飯を食ってるのか?
I run through the street, avoiding any people I see. The place is full of good and CDF vehicles.
アセンブラの捜索を再開。急げ。ドミニオンが撤退した今がチャンスだ。
I can still hear the orders blaring in the battlefield behind me. I just don't see there being anything left though after this, so this might actually be the end for this route. I'm gonna go about 30 minutes more and see and try to feel around and see whether or not it's gonna be the end, even after the chapter is done. Nano's hearing this too, surely. The shelter didn't blow up, but it looks like it's becoming a battlefield again. I wonder what happened to Mr. Kurihara. Did his plan work? No idea, Ko. Yeah, this feels like it's gonna end, right? She whispers into my ear. I make sure she doesn't fall. From the bullies? I'm so overwhelmed by her emotions that's actually the best response I can muster. If Mr. Kurihara's plan worked, there's actually no need for me to chase Assembler again. Even if he lied or failed, this chaos will probably die down even if I don't get involved. It depends on who gets Assembler, but I think it'll all be good as long as it's not the minion. Also, I'm just really worried about Nanoha. Yeah, this is so out of character. He has so much like anger in the other route, and yet in this one he just disregards everything and left it to fate, I guess, to care for Nanoha. Yeah, I'm guessing the fact that all of these routes, even though we're learning more about the whole situation, we don't really accomplish much, do we? Because this route is especially so. I feel like we didn't accomplish anything this route other than finding out more about Assembler from Naoki. She lightly shivers and cries into my back. I carry her through the war-torn city. Yeah, this is probably going to be the end, so I'm going to go even for 30 minutes longer for this next chapter. Because it might be the epilogue, just like what happened with Rain. Suzushiro's downtown is pretty much in ruins at this point. VTOLs are flying above us. Their jets so loud, my ears stop working for a second. Carry? Oh, there's no way this is the end, is it?
現在鈴代市では外出禁止令が発動されています。繰り返します。現在鈴代市では
I'll go 30 minutes longer though, as I said, still. The sound of that announcement is mixed with the random gunshots sounding off in the city. Each of them makes Nanoha cower.
そんなに怖がらなくて大丈夫だ。銃声は遠いから。
Nanoha clings to my back.
私たち一体どうなっちゃうんだろう。
No, I actually do think this might be the epilogue, even though the problem is, I don't know whether or not it is the epilogue because the name of the chapter is Carrier. It's not like Rain where it's clear that the chapter is done, right? This one is Carrier. I don't know.
これ以上何も起きないさ。言っただろ。これからは俺がお前を守ってやる。
ごめんね、こう足手まといになっちゃった。
Maybe we'll see Assembler like fucking up again and see another great Christmas or something along those lines before we end this route. I guess we'll see. Carrying her around like this fills me with a bitter kind of nostalgia. It reminds me of the time I wandered the wasteland. But unlike back then, I was able to save the girl I love.
ねえ、これから一体どうするの？
とりあえずこんな町からおさらばしないとな。
でも検問があるから町からは出られないよ。
ドミニオンが壊滅すれば町の封鎖も解かれるさ。一度スラムに戻ろう。落ち着いて脱出の計画を練らないとな。
My top priority is to get Nanoha away from this war-torn city. Then I'll retire from combat and stay by her side. I'll have to tell Rain first, and give her my thanks for everything. If I stop fighting, she might quit too, but I feel like she'd be better off that way.
もういいよ。ちゃんと歩ける。ただ腰が抜けただけだから。
じゃあ、ついでに少し休んでいくか。
We hide behind a ruined building. Maybe it's not the end. This doesn't look epilogue-y now. The urban battles have abated, so we're now surrounded by silence. All I can really hear is the distant rumbling of the VTOLs.
お腹空いたね。
考えてみればずっと何も食ってないもんな。ここで待っていろ。ちょっと食い物を探してくる。
待って。
Don't split up, man. She grabs me by the clothes. The fear in her eyes is far too obvious.
行かないで。
分かった。どこにも行かないから。
I don't think she's done talking there. Sorry, my bad. I sit right next to her and she finally lets go of my clothes.
どうしても怖くて。
Then let's go scavenge for food. Her body's shaking lightly. Seems to me like it's more than just fear. From what I can tell, she's getting goosebumps.
寒いのか？
少しだけ。
I reach for her shoulder and bring her closer to me.
これで少しはマシになったか？
とってもあったかだよ。
She rests her head on my shoulder. It's a lovable kind of weight, as pleasant as the soft hair caressing my neck.
こうしてるとほっとするよ。
I actually thought my game crashed.
眠いなら寝ちゃえ。俺がちゃんと番をしていてやるからさ。
ダメだよ。こうも休まないとバテちゃうよ。
安心しろ。俺は兵隊だぞ。大丈夫。眠くなったらお前と交代してもらうからさ。
絶対だよ。我慢して徹夜とかしちゃダメだよ。
She closes her eyes. It doesn't take long for her to fall asleep.
かわいそうに疲れていたんだな。
I cover her shoulders with my coat, gently pat her head, and lean closer to her. Then I keep an eye on the darkness. Flashback? Interesting. Autumn is ending, but our dear Kisaragi dorm's still going through some culinary troubles.
こう、私、もう限界。
Okay, I might actually end after this scene, because I definitely think this is not the epilogue. So we're good. I also gotta get ready to go out with my cousin soon.
わかってる。それは俺たちも同じだから。
でもさすがにこれは参ったよな。
We look at the vibrant pile of food waste, which is our lunch apparently, and sigh. That off-tune song is coming from the kitchen. The singer is the creator of the waste.
見た目は美味しそうなのに
I don't know what the hell is on that plate, but it looks very rainbow colored. I don't think that looks delicious.
いや、コバルトブルーやエメラルドグリーンは確かに色としては綺麗だけど、
その輝きがさらに食欲を奪うんだよな。
Shinatsu's out on a trip, while Makoto is in the hospital and is gonna be there for a while. That means we have 2 open spaces in our food schedule. Sora gladly took it upon herself to fill them, and this is the result. We've been given stuff like this for a few days in a row now.
あれまだ食べていなかったの？
お前これ味見したか？
えもちろんしたつもりだけど
Sora casually tries the sky blue object.
どう？味見の時もこんな味だった？
ごめん単にしたつもりだったみたいこれは忘れてお願い
I don't understand people who don't taste their food before serving it.
印象的な味だからな。多分しばらく記憶に残るよ。
It's such an anime trope. Who does that?
まあどこをどう失敗したか分かってるの光の三原色と色の三原色を間違えたみたい
She heads for the kitchen again.
まあ待て。
I quickly grab her by the arm.
菜の葉に頼んだ方がいいんじゃないか。あいつなら試験も終わったことだし。
ダメ来期の編入試験まで頑張ってもらわなくちゃこうあなたまた幼馴染の泣く顔が見たいのもう泣いたりしませんよ先輩
Speak of the devil. All smiles. Nanoha walks into the room. She's holding bags in both hands. They're full of ingredients.
おかえり菜の葉ちゃんそれはただいまかぼちゃにししとうにしいたけ収穫したての秋野菜ですよ
ってことは菜の葉ちゃんが飯を作ってくれるの？
菜の葉ここがさしてる
Can't believe she didn't buy any protein. No chicken, no meat? Aki clings to her, and even Masa takes the chance to hold her hand in reverence.
ちょっと待ったでも菜の葉ちゃんはお勉強が先輩ありがとうございました一生懸命頑張ったおかげでもう悔いはありません
Nanoha speaks her mind to Sora.
そうなのならいいんだけど悔いがないのは先輩たちやみんなのおかげですよソラ先輩本当にありがとうございましたいやどういたしましてじゃあお礼にお料理作らせてくださいね
She bows in glee and heads for the kitchen.
なのが強くなった
こうお前まさかあの子を大人に
まさそれ以上言えばたとえ親友でも容赦しない
でもやっぱりちょっと手伝わせてお料理なら私に秘策があるのソラ先輩アキ先輩から聞きましたよ聞いたってまさかお料理の手抜きは禁物です秘策とか言ってナノマシンに見栄えを整えようなんてダメですよ反省しますすみませんでした
I don't particularly care too much about packaging or, the aesthetic of food for the most part. As long as it tastes good, I don't mind. Oh, how the tables have turned. Nanoha is beaming while Sora's all down.
なんだそらお前もしかしてアキ姉に名の入りの飯を食わせようとしたのか？
違うのそうじゃなくて色男大将憎いぜこのこんにゃろ
What is wrong with eating food with nanomachines? I mean, I guess it's like their version of MSG or something? Not that there's anything wrong with MSG too. After 10 seconds of awkward silence, Sora bursts out laughing and slaps me on the shoulder.
お前自分の料理で中毒にでもなったのか？
ただいま
We're joined by Chinatsu.
早かったな千夏まだ何日か泊まってくるんじゃなかったのか？
まあいろいろとねでもほらちゃんとみんなのお土産は買ってきたよ
Looks like the trip was good for her. Her smile is as genuine as it used to be.
先輩、お料理を手伝ってくれますか？もちろん。ついでにいろいろお料理のこと教えてよ。ちょうどさ、お土産の中に料理してみんなで食べたいものもあるし。はい。
Shinatsu and Nanoha head to the kitchen like a pair of close sisters.
じゃあ私も一緒に。そら、この三原色の過ちの処理。この生ゴミの処理をしておきます。
Sora drops her shoulders and takes the mess away. I find her standing in front of the dorm. The plate with the vibrant substance is on the ground right next to her.
今度は日干しにしているのか？
猫さんも鳥さんも食べてくれない。そばには寄ってきてくれるんだけど。
キラキラ綺麗だからな。猫や鳥もまさか食い物とは思わないんだろうな。
そうだね。
I thought she'd retort. She must be really down. I hear Nanoha and Chinatsu's gleeful voices.
手持ち無沙汰だな。
まあ、あいつらに任せてゆっくり休めよ。結果はともあれ、空もこのところずっと当番をしてたんだしさ。
だって私先輩のくせにあの子に何もしてあげられてない。まこちゃんは当然としてもチャランポランの千夏ですら菜の葉ちゃんを元気づけてあげられてるのに。ダメだな私って。口ばっか達者で、もうみんなの中でもやたら浮きまくっちゃってるし。
お前も落ち込むことがあるんだな。
ですね、今日は喧嘩の買い取りはしてませんですのよ。
違うって。そうじゃなくて、お前菜の葉と同じことを悩んでたんだな。
そうなの？
あいつも台所を空に奪われて寂しがってた。自分が寮のみんなの役に立ってなくて自分だけ浮いているんじゃないかって悩んでたぜ。
そんな、菜の葉ちゃんは浮いてないよ。何もしなくたって可愛い後輩なんだし。って
な？
そうだね。
She finally smiles.
お前もいじけてないで手伝わせてもらえよ。皿洗いぐらいならできるだろ。
そうだね。
She runs for a bit, then turns back to me.
こうもたまには気の利いたことが言えるんだね。
せっかく励ましてやったのに。
What a nosy person.
見直したって褒めてるんだよ。
With that, she runs off inside.
おーい、この輝ける物体を忘れてるぞ。まあ、これでみんな元気になってよかったよかったか。
まったくその通りだね。
I looked at his side and see someone unexpected. Mr. Kurihara.
先生、どうしたんですか急に。
どうしてかな。最近疲れのせいか記憶が飛ぶのだけれど、気がついたらここにいたんだよ。
Are you sure?
まるで君たちのことが気になって仕方ないみたいにね。
Okay, he's joking. I was like, huh? That actually might be something to do with the DID thing I mentioned on the previous episode.
先生。
When he was, like knocking out those guys from Hosho, I'm guessing.
これで残るは君の問題だけだな。
俺は別に何も問題なんて。
菜の葉くんは心配しているよ。君が彼女の身を心配したようにね。昔のことをいろいろ聞いたよ。君のお母さんは電脳症だったそうだね。それがお父さんとの不和の原因だと思う。
ええ。
She went and told him, huh? I'm happy she's worried about me, but I didn't really want this.
気持ちはわかるよ。私も辛い思いをした。
もしかして先生もご家族に電脳症患者か？
いや、そういうわけではないが、しかし私個人の体験として電脳症がどういうものかよく見知っている。
Okay, do you have it?
そうなんですか。
If not family, then it was probably an old friend or a lover.
知っての通り、あの病の症状は様々だ。発症した者の理性は毎日少しずつすり減っていく。朝起きると戦いが始まり、まどろみの夜は無魔にうなされ。
先生、ナノマシンが電脳症の治療にも役立つと思いますか？
The possibility came to mind, so I go ahead and ask.
そうだといいね。私もそう信じたい。ナノマシン技術の可能性の一つとして難病の駆逐もあるだろう。だから急がねばならん。私には時間がないんだ。
So is he gonna die soon?
セーブします。よろしいでしょうか。
Is he using nanomachines to prolong his life?
先生、
The failed demo is still haunting him. He's overworking himself more than usual, and it's just hard to watch.
研究に打ち込みすぎて誰かを悲しませるようなことにはならないでくださいよ。
残念ながら私にはそんな相手はいないよ。
先生に何かあったら俺たちが悲しいですよ。
ありがとう。コウ君、君を見込んで頼みがある。
俺にですか？
ああ、君でないとできないこと。君になら託せることだ。
One look at his face tells me he's completely serious.
俺にできることなら喜んでしますよ。何でも言ってください。可能な限り努力しますから。
ありがとう、コウ君。
I'm sorry about that. He smiles in relief and takes something out.
この錠剤を飲んでくれないか？
What the fuck is this?
薬ですか？一体何の？
Are we a lab rat? I take the translucent capsule and roll it in my palm. Whatever it is, it's from a man I deeply trust. After less than a moment of hesitation, I just throw it into my mouth and swallow.
ありがとう。それは正確には薬ではない。これはナノマシンの集合体で君の脳にある情報を焼き付ける。
What the fuck?
情報？
ああ、時至ってキーワードを知る者が君にその言葉をささやけば、君はある物質の構造式を知ることになる。
So is he like implanting me with memories, or, basically he's implanting me something, yeah.
正確には構造式のありかだな。
What the fuck?
それはネット上で複雑に暗号化されて常に情報を更新されている。
先生！
I suddenly turn dizzy to the point I can barely stand. What's the keyword? He quickly comes up and supports me.
大丈夫かね。とりあえず今のことは忘れていてくれたまえ。誰にも言ってはいけない。
はい。
What was that dizziness all about?
すまない。そしてありがとう、コウ君。
What was that a bit weird there? He beams at me, but the fatigue in his expression makes it hard for me to smile back.
そんな顔をしなくてもいい。アセンブラを完成させるまで私は決して倒れるつもりはないよ。
I'm guessing that he wants me to continue his research in the case that he dies.
そんな縁起でもない。環境を浄化しても先生がそれを見届けられなかったら意味がありませんよ。
浄化された大地でみんなが家族と平和に健やかに暮らしてくれればいい。それが私の夢であり希望なのだから。
He smiles once again, and I don't know how to respond. We don't know what the trigger is, though.
おはよう。
But with that said, I think I'm gonna call it an episode right here. Yeah, it seems there is
あんなこともありましたね。
probably going to be about 2 more chapters or 1 more chapter if it's going to be the same as Rain's route here. But yeah, this is very... The fights in this one is very nice. I do enjoy the fights. Maybe it's also because I put it in hard mode. But the fights in the Rain chapter or the Rain route was very easy. Probably because I didn't put it on hard mode. Hard so far has been very nice. I don't know whether or not I'm gonna get it to very hard because, as I said, my problem with this game is the fact that I don't like using the skills that, I unlock right now.
よろしいでしょうか。
And it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be unlocking anything new, so it's kind of a shame. I really wish instead of you having to use so many skills, like they just have a constant amount of force you have to use to unlock them, but no. I don't understand why. But yeah, With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Give this video a like if you guys like it. Sub if you guys haven't. Patreon will be getting these episodes early access along with everything uncensored. YouTube members, you guys will be getting everything early access to, but nothing uncensored. No need to worry though. I feel like in this game, there's not really much that you guys are missing. The 8 scenes aren't even all that interesting to me personally. Also, for people on YouTube that aren't on Patreon just yet, feel free to become a free member because that's going to be where I put first episode previews of future playthroughs. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow with Amayui. See ya.